Welcome back to Unwrapped, where we are enjoying the best the morning has to offer. Now, some people can't say hello to their spouse without this, their first cup of coffee. And millions can't imagine a day without a grande dose of Starbucks. You ever wondered what happens before the barista makes your favorite hot beverage? Take a look.
May I have a grande non-fat latte?
It's the brew that gets so many Americans moving each morning.
It's the best coffee. It's the best.
From lattes to cappuccinos and frappuccinos, Starbucks began redefining the morning cup of joe in the early 1970s.
People like the taste of Starbucks coffee because we have flavors for everyone.
Behind all those flavors are Starbucks' own coffee beans, and plenty of them. At the Starbucks roasting facility in South Carolina, they roast enough beans in 1 week to fill 24 million cups of coffee.
That is a lot of coffee.
So here's a question. Ever wonder where coffee actually comes from? Here's the answer. Trees.
It actually looks very much like a cherry. And inside the fruit is the seed or the coffee bean itself, which eventually ends up in your bag of coffee.
At this farm in Costa Rica, workers carefully pick the fruit. A milling process removes the coffee beans, which are green at first. Next, workers wash the beans, then lay them out to dry. But these beans aren't going anywhere yet. They'll develop flavor while resting in burlap bags for 8 weeks.
This is what the coffee looks like when it comes into the roasting plant.
Back in South Carolina, shipments of green beans flow right through the floor when they arrive at the roasting plant. Check this out. A giant vibrating machine cleans the beans by shaking off any leftover dust or debris. Next, the coffee heads to silos until roasting time.
Each of these silos are 40 feet deep and hold up to 180,000 pounds of green coffee.
Now it's time for the beans to hit the roaster.
The roasting machine looks like a large clothes dryer with large paddles, and the coffee will be tossed around and roasted over a period of 11 to 15 minutes.
The roaster heats the beans up to a toasty 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Workers keep a close eye on the time because each passing minute changes the taste of the coffee.
So early on, it has a very kind of sweet, kind of subtle, almost caramel-like smell, and as you roast coffee longer and longer, it becomes a bit more smoky until you get up to that kind of darkest roast for us, which is French roast.
Next, it's time for a taste test.
What makes Starbucks so special is how many times we actually taste the coffee. There's a team of tasters that will actually taste the coffee to make sure that it's met the expectation before it leaves the plant and is delivered to stores and customers.
First, they take a sniff,
Which allows you to really connect with the aroma, knowing that 75% of what we taste is actually in the smell.
then a slurp.
And then we do a very nice large slurp, which allows the coffee to aerate throughout our mouth and really detect the quality and the flavor nuances that are present in each cup.
All roasted and ready, the beans zip up tubes on the way to packaging. There, workers test coffee bags for any air or leaks before heading to stores across the country. So whether you like your skinny, tall, extra hot, or whipped on top, Starbucks serves it up come brunch, lunch, or any time that coffee craving begins to brew. In 1895, C.W. Post made his first batch of Postum,